Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are doing Unit 2, Chapter 6, Contraction of Skeletal Muscle. This whole unit comprises of 2 SCQs and 8 MCQs in the paper. Now follow the key. Highlighted text is for MCQ point. Underlined things are important for concept-based studies, and the cutted text indicate that there are extra details in the chapter which you can neglect easily. First topic is physiological anatomy of skeletal muscle. This topic is very important for MCQ study, and all the important points are highlighted. And this is the diagrammatic presentation. This all is very important. Z disc, A band, I band, M line, H zone, they all are important for the MCQs. This diagram is also very important. The M line and the Z disc, they are very important MCQs. Then all the important points are highlighted in this topic. Second topic is general mechanism of muscle contraction. This topic is high yield for SCQ, but this is not present in past UQ, but it can come in paper. So you need to understand this quite well. Next topic is molecular mechanism. Molecular mechanism of muscle contraction is very important for MCQs and SCQ. The sliding filament mechanism is important SCQ. This diagram is with this topic and you need to understand this well. The next topic is molecular characteristic of contractile filaments. The molecular weight and the important points are highlighted and you need to know them by heart for MCQ. This all topic is very important for MCQ points and all the important points are highlighted. This actin filament is also is high yield for SCQ. This diagram is very important. The next is this interaction of the one myosin and the two actin filaments. This is important for MCQs and for proper concept study. This is very important topic. Then is the walk along theory of contraction. This is very important SCQ, walk along theory or the record theory of contraction, and you need to understand this diagram with this text. Next is the ATP as the energy source for contraction. This topic is important for MCQ and for proper understanding. This is important topic. On this page all of the text is for a reading purpose, and there are not so important topics, not important points with regard to the SCQs. The blue box is not important and you can neglect this topic. Again, this topic you can neglect this topic as well. Next topic is 3 sources of energy for muscle contraction. All 3 points are highlighted and you don't need to read all the page. You really don't need to read whole page. All the important crux of the topic is highlighted. The phosphocreatinine and the glycolysis of glycogen and this oxidative metabolism, they are important for MCQs. Next topic is this blue box is not important, you can neglect this. Next topic is very important, types of contraction. This is important to UQ, isometric contraction, isotonic contraction, their explanation and their diagram. This is very important topic for UQ. Next, this explanation is not important, that how are they recorded from different muscles. You can neglect this topic. Next is the comparison between slow fibers and the fast fibers. This is important SCQ and important for the MCQ as well. Next is the motor unit. This is very important topic for UQ. This whole highlighted text is important for your paper. Next is the muscle contraction of different forces, force submission and frequency submission. This is important for concept study, and this topic can come in MCQ or in Viva, so don't neglect this topic. This frequency submission is essentially important. The tatanization concept is past UQ, so you need to memorize this all. The next topic is the this is also a UQ TRAPE phenomena. This is very important. Next comes skeletal muscle tone and muscle fatigue. They both topics are important for concept studies, for your concepts and for Vivas. This blue box is not important, you can neglect this topic. Remodeling of muscle to match the function. This all topic is very high yield and you need to understand them. You need to understand this topic for SCQs, for MCQs or for the Vivas. They are not present in the past UQ, but this is very high yield topic. Hypertrophy versus hyperplasia and atrophy, and what are the outcome of the atrophy, the fibrous tissue. This is all important concepts. Then is also important concept on this page, poliomyelitis and the development of the macro unit. This is very important topic. The last very important UQ is rigor mortis, and you need to understand this and memorize this for Viva and for the SCQ. Last topic is the muscle dystrophy. This topic is lengthy and you don't need to read all of this. You just need to know the names of the Duchenne muscle dystrophy and Becker's dystrophy. That's all about chapter 6.
Medical Globe introduces its series of successful publications, MBBS Cracks, the benchmark of all, containing all the chapter-wise questions of prime importance, all annual and subtly solved university questions, questions to ace your vivas, chapter polls, and of course, we have incorporated all the labeled and histologic and anatomic models in high resolution for your distinction level OSCE preparations. Medical Globe has also launched a gem in the medical world to master every concept for your multiple choice questions, the MCQ cracks encompassing UHS, NAMS, and many others, revealing the UHS MCQ rank, your practice MCQs, and topic-wise MCQs. Get your MCQ and MBBS cracks at your doorstep by placing your order at 0335 66 33007.